Is Paul. Yes. I know a lot of police and sheriff, they think, oh, it's good for community relations for us to walk through retailers while in uniform. Yes. And I wouldn't disagree with that as long as you didn't purchase anything. Now, I'm going to go through the consumer credit of all you do it yourselfers that refuse to do what the law requires. And for every officer and every sheriff that actually made a purchase while scheduled, yes, I'm going to sue you. Ouch! Now, these wood eyes that need somebody else's dick to get to. For 7 years and 3 months, I've been homeless, and I've seen how your top secret system works. Yes. I'm the one that you always went through that didn't know anything about what you were doing, but I did actually know. Nothing like walking in as a sergeant of a police department, going into the Home Depot, looking around at some of the other employees, thinking, how'd you like to fuck my wife tonight? Pow! Now, I know you're just doing your community relations. And the problem is, if you made an actual purchase while in uniform, while using the actual patrol vehicle that is assigned to you when you're scheduled for patrol, yes, you violated the actual policy of the police departments or sheriff's departments. Yes. Now I know you had to go in there and you had to get a wrench. Pooch. You had to buy a screw gun or a screw. Ouch! You had to get yourself a hot water heater. Ow! It was one of these where you're a do-it-yourself. But I'm kind of thinking that when you decided to be in the family, you actually went there to get a dick and you bought something so as to justify your visit to the retailer. It could be that a lot of the do-it-yourselfers have a lot of unused items because they're always looking to buy something in the hardware store or in the do-it-yourselfer retailer. Could you get, well, just get me the hardware stores and all of those would I? Now, I've emailed some evidence that my rights as a father are being violated, and your concern was to do your weekend project, but you always got to run to, and, well, you actually went there to get a dick. That's what you went there for. Pooch! Now, we're going to look at the last 20 years of purchases of all of those in law enforcement that thought, I'm going to do a weekend project, and the wife and kids are going to be so happy with you. And the first thing you do is you run off and got to buy a tool. You need to get some wood. And then you look around the store at who's going to fuck through you. Now, I'm really very upset at law enforcement today because I gave you the evidence of who I am. I thought I would explain to you that I gave you a resume. And instead of enforcing my rights and having my sons call me, you decided to do one of your weekend projects. I gave you a copy of the commodity trading advisor agreement, Pooch. I made sure that you had a sample of the actual business plan that really did give me the job with Frank Blas and Associates. Yes, it did. And then I explained the parenting classes. Now, those parenting classes were really about parenting. Oh, the 7 hours of parenting classes. Now, you had me arrested for the allegation of violating a protection order where I was not given any due process in 2011. And for the last 7 years, a bunch of fucking wood eyes decided that you were going to do it yourself. But you always needed somebody else's dick to fuck your wife. Now, this morning, okay, I got one